Hello, Kirk Olson here, AMSOIL dealer and account direct. The purpose of this video is to show you how to purchase AMSOIL products at wholesale prices versus retail prices. And that would include motor oil, diesel oil, motorcycle oil, power sports oil, two-cycle oil, and filters, any product that AMSOIL offers at wholesale price versus retail. The first thing we need to do is go to the URL website that you're looking at, and that is tinyurl.com/AMSOIL direct. And the reason we're going there first is that it is AMSOIL's policy that every new wholesale customer have a referral number. And for your convenience, that referral number is already embedded in this particular link, and it just makes the ordering process much more smooth and fast for you. So that's the web URL that we need to use, tinyurl.com/AMSOIL direct. I've already got that up here in my browser, and I am going to click on that, and that brings us here to this page. So let's look up some products for motorcycle, because I'd like to focus on motorcycle products first. I'm going to click on the right hand side here. It says product lookup guides up here on the right hand side, and I clicked on power sports lookup. That brings us to this page, and you can either look up oil and filters or spark plugs, because you can also get NGK spark plugs at wholesale price, but I'm going to stick with oil and filters at the moment. And then for equipment type, I'm going to choose cycle. For application make, I'm going to choose Harley Davidson. And then for model, it doesn't really matter for demonstration purposes. Let's just say we've got a Electric Glide Classic, and I'm just going to now hit get oil and filters. So for when this comes up, you're going to see air filter recommendations and oil filters. And air filter is going to really depend here on if you've got a stage 1 or 2 or just the standard. This is the standard without a stage 1 or stage 2. AMSOIL does also offer the stage 1 and 2 filters as well. But let's just stick with oil filters to make this simple. Here for oil filters, our choice is EAOM 134 or EAOM 134C. These are the exact same filters, it's just that the 134 is the black standard filter and the C version is the chrome filter. Harleys are real easy because from about 99, 2000 time frame all the way to present, they all take the same filter. So I'm going to click on the chrome version of this filter, and that brings us up here. Notice right now that this does say retail price. Just make a mental note of that. We are not going to pay retail, but I am going to add that to my cart for the time being. Now I'm going to go up here to motorcycle oil. It's the third button in at the top, and click on that, and that's going to bring us up our motorcycle oils. There's 4 flavors of motorcycle oil currently. Straight 60 weight for your older panheads and knuckleheads, any motorcycle application that's requiring a straight 60 weight oil. We've got 10W30, 10W40, and 20W50. All Harleys do take 20W50, all the most current ones do anyway. So our choice here is either quarts and package size of each, or you can get a case of quarts, or you can also change our package size from quarts to gallons or drums. If you choose gallon, you can do individual gallons, or you can also do a case of gallons, which would be a grand total of 4 gallons. I'm just going to flip this back to quarts, and I'm going to say I need 4 quarts of oil for this particular oil change, and I'm going to go ahead and add those 4 quarts to my cart. Again, this is saying retail price. Pay no attention to what that says. Now let's go up here and look up information for a particular car or truck. Going back to the top, we can say product lookup guides. Now I'm going to click on auto and light trucks, and that's going to bring us up this lookup guide. And let's just say we've got a 2006 model year vehicle, and say it's a Dodge truck, and say we've got a Ram 1500 with a 4.7 liter standard engine, let's say. And that's going to bring us up to this particular page, which has all the recommendations for this particular Dodge truck. I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom and to where it says capacity, so we know how much this particular truck is going to take. And it says that this truck is going to take 6 quarts of oil. Scroll up a little bit further. Now we've got our oil filters, and our oil filters are either this Wix filter, which is a decent standard filter, or we can choose the AMSOIL EAO line again, which is a synthetic media filter, which this particular filter is good for 25,000 miles or 1 year. And then if we scroll back up a little bit further, our first showing here shows us what engine oil is recommended for this particular truck. This usually is in first, second, and third order. Any of these will work in this particular application. Since I know, I'll tell you real quick, the Signature Series here, this OW30, is a 35,000 mile or 1 year oil in normal service, or 17,500 miles or 1 year in severe service. The 530 here is the ASL, is a 25,000 mile or 1 year oil. Notice that matches the exact oil recommendation or time frame recommendations for that EAO filter, and it's also a 25,000 miles or 1 year in normal service, or 15,000 miles in severe service. The XL series here is a decent synthetic oil. However, that is a 7,500 mile or 6 month oil, whichever comes first. I'm going to just go ahead and say that I want the 5W30, and that's going to bring us up this particular oil. Notice, remember we said that we needed 6 quarts of oil. So what I'm going to do is, since I know 4 quarts is in a gallon, I'm going to add a gallon to my cart, and then I'm going to also add 2 quarts for a grand total of 6 quarts. Add those to my cart, and I'm going to go up to the top here now and hit my back button, because I still need to add that filter to my cart. And I'm going to add that EAO 42 filter to my cart, and I'm going to add that, and now I am going to check out. Now here's everything we've got: our motorcycle filter, our motorcycle oil, our gallon of oil, which is 4 quarts, 2 additional quarts to make up a grand total of 6 quarts for that application, and our oil filter. And that brings us up a grand total. Now all these prices here are sitting at the retail prices. Here's how we're going to pay wholesale. On the left hand side here, it says preferred customer save, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and that brings us up to this preferred customer registration form. I equate this kind of like a Costco or Sam's Club type membership. It allows you to purchase the products at wholesale price, the same price that dealers pay, and it's about 20 to 25% off of the retail prices, and it is more than worth it. We've got 2 choices here, either a 1 year or a 6 month membership. I'm going to go ahead and do 6 months and add that to my cart, and then now hit checkout, and look what it did to our cart. It brought everything down from the retail prices to the wholesale prices. It took about $5 off of this motorcycle filter, about $2.50 off per quart of oil on the motorcycle oil, about $10 off on this gallon of oil, and about $5 off on this filter here for the truck. And all we did was add this preferred customer registration to our cart. And you'll never have to do this, add this preferred customer registration to your cart again unless you renew in the future, because when you come back here in 2 days from now or 2 months from now, your account will already be coded as a wholesale account. And just to show you that, if I go up here and just click on anything, say the motorcycle oil again, notice now that everything says preferred price versus retail price. So I'm just going to go back to my cart by hitting checkout again, And then what we would do here is hit proceed to checkout, and then under new customers hit create an account, and then just the rest here is real generic: first name, last name, email address. Create yourself a password, put in your address, zip code, state, phone number, hit create my account, and finish the checkout process by paying for the product with your whatever credit or debit card you want, and the product will be shipped to you straight from the closest AMSOIL warehouse to you. There's 12 of them around the country, and you should see the product in a couple of days, and you just paid wholesale versus retail. Of quick note, if you do have a PO box, put your PO box number in this particular line, and then in the checkout process, do your shipping address as your actual physical address. That's it. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Hope this was informative, and good luck on purchasing wholesale in the future.